Hello, everyone. Welcome to our weekend analysis this evening. Hope you're having a great weekend right now. So, before we even jump into analysis this evening, I would just like to put it out there that we do have another yet discount on our accounts above 25K. Nothing below that will work with the discount code of 435. So you get 35% off, and yeah, on your 25K and above instant funded accounts. Hello, Golf. Great for joining us this evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. How you doing? Yeah, so yeah, let us get right into our analysis without any further ado. And we're gonna begin with the dollar index. So the dollar index, I believe we talked about it making a new low, which it did, and trend line was drawn here. It's broken. So right now we do have like a 90% pullback. We wouldn't say this is a resistance level, but it's like more like a minor resistance level. Would rather aim for this resistance level if we're looking to actually see some long opportunities on the dollar. So right now, I would say the dollar is still weak as we continue on. I would say for next week, not to think like probably this won't happen, but next week I do think we might be making a new low, probably having to touch this. Then from there, probably we could bounce from here, then probably be looking to touch this previous resistance level, which is currently standing here. So that is my anticipation right now with this overall move. So let's keep an eye watching that on dollar index. So now let's move over to dollar mexicano. So the dollar versus the Mexican peso. So as you know, these trend lines do their magic. So first trend line was broken, outer trend line also broken. So it seems like we could be going all the way up. So right now, I would say we're in a minor pullback before we actually pull all the way up here. Here, resistance levels have already been broken. There's no doubt about that. So for next week, we could be seeing ourselves probably around this area, around the 1892 area. So that is my anticipation on US dollar index, since both of these trend lines have been broken. So I do see us coming to 1892 in this coming week, and probably not even going below this previous low. Let's look at dollar yen. So dollar yen still in a consolidation, dipped all the way up, dipped all the way down, reached the bottom part of it, went all the way up. Like this is typical textbook type of move on dollar yen. But I do think next week we could be making a new low right below here, and then even probably coming down here to this support level. Like I said also that the trend line can't be drawn on this, but right now it seems it can because of this new low that was formed over here. So we now finally have a new low. So overall, this is what the trend line that's supposed to actually be broken is kind of being broken, but not very strongly, because there's no even a break of resistance. So this could be like a fake trend line break. So this trend line could even be coming all the way here, like so, instead. But right now, that is the current situation. So this in the market practically pulled back close to the trend line. So this could be a nice selling opportunity coming to the downside, coming all the way here. But I do think we're going to be touching this support level low at 146. And again, we have another thing that's going on here. We have literally a head and shoulders, just like your left shoulder, head, and right shoulder over there. We could be pushing off with that as well, and even probably coming to this support level here instead. So these are the two support levels that I do think we could be coming down to next week. But overall, this is a support level that I think is going to be the ideal support level for next week. But I do think even probably by the month end, we could be even coming all the way down here. So let's keep an eye watch on dollar yen as well for the next move. Then let's look at euro dollar. So euro dollar, we made a new high, which helped us draw a trend line. And that trend line was broken, but not strongly, as we have this support level that wasn't broken. And then we pulled back. We literally just pulled back about like 8%. Same with the dollar index. But I still think this is just a fake out since it has not really broken any support level. So I think we're going to be making a new high over here next week. So that is one thing we can anticipate for next week. A new high above here before we actually go anywhere. And then maybe from there, if we do make a new high above here, we could then be seeing some further downside movement. And then maybe this trend line will be like this. Then we'll be looking for a proper break here, and then the break will definitely happen below the support level. But for now, let's see what the market gives us for this coming week. Then let's look at CAD Swiss. So CAD Swiss has been a proper mess. Still in this box. We breached it like 1, 2, 3 times, making new highs, still breached all the way down. It's like overall, it doesn't really know what it wants at this point in time. Like, it's keeps doing all sorts of things. This low was broken over here. So for now, I would say until this consolidation is broken, then we won't be really looking to do anything on CAD Swiss. Let's look at pound yen. So pound yen, this 200 level was broken. Trend line is also broken as of now. Now, this is quite interesting. This trend line break is not like any other kind of trend line break, because look what happened. It broke the trend line, it came back all the way up here, and it pushed all the way down, showing that there isn't much upside momentum. So we could be breaking this support level here, right here, and then pushing probably even all the way down. So what we can actually be anticipating for this coming week is coming at this support level over here. This is where I think could be a great target for the pound yen, and with a higher stop loss there. So this could like literally be a 1.2 to 1, I would say, or 1.1 to 1. So that's what I'm anticipating. Then after that, we could be coming to the support level, and then probably drop in maybe 50% of this upward move before actually going up again. So that is my anticipation on pound yen. Then let's look at pound dollar. So pound dollar, ooh, very nice, very nice. It's literally touching the trend line right here, like respecting. It hasn't broken it whatsoever. I wouldn't say this is a break. Is this a break? Because there isn't any like very strong downward movement. We're literally at the level of support and resistance. So right now, this is really a good setup right here. So next week, if we do break below this trend line, we could even be seeing ourselves coming down as far as 13400. So this could be a great target for next week, especially since that we are still holding and the high hasn't even been breached. So that is what we could be anticipating for this coming week on pound dollar. Then let's look at gold. So gold, we talked about 1, 2, 3 levels being touched or it just going all the way up. And we literally came down to this final support level and we have been just stalling around this area. So the question is, are we going to pull back strongly to the upside or we're going to push down and probably come to the support level right here? Well, we're yet to see. We're yet to see, but I still believe we still have more upside momentum. So for next week, I really do think that we could actually be coming up to the 3270 area here. So that is my projection for next week on gold. Then let's look at NAS 100. So NAS 100 has done what we're looking for. This is what we talked about on Wednesday. We talked about it going up and then coming all the way down here. So this could be another great setup right now, where if we put a lower stop loss over here, then aim to make a new high, that could be a great risk to reward. But if you're looking for something more convincing, then you can literally wait for the market to come to maybe this most convincing support level, and then maybe looking for a buy around there could be great. But already risk rejection looks good enough, so I do think we could be coming all the way up here and making a new high for next week. So let's keep an eye on NAS 100 for that to actually unfold. Then let's look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, oh, we have broken this trend line. And then what does that mean? That means like we are literally coming to this one over here. So what level are we talking? We're talking about 116. I love it when these trend lines do this. Like these are the double trend lines that I really like. They're not there all the time, but when they do appear, they do wonders. So yeah, let us keep an eye on this. We could be seeing 116 or 115 in this coming week on Bitcoin. Let's look at Ethereum. So Ethereum, right, it's been strong. So Ethereum, I do think it's just becoming to 4,300 before we actually go up. I feel this is a pullback area. I usually say I feel. So what I'm feeling the market, you know. Yeah, so actually, according to how everything looks like, not I feel, um, I do think, or I do see that the market could be coming to 4,300 before actually going to the upside and making a new high around 4,800. So that is my anticipation on Ethereum. So this is where we come to an end with our market analysis. Goth, you're right. I should get some rest. But you know the crazy part? When I am sleepy like this, that's when the analysis is actually sweet. So you're gonna see probably most of what I've talked about here actually pan out for next week. The good thing is that I actually just point out one direction. I never really give two of the same thing. So yeah, that's the great part. So when I'm yawning like this, that means the market is telling me something. Like I'm correct on my analysis or something like that. But hey, this is not financial advice. So again, don't forget we have the Hot 35, which is a 35% off all instant funded accounts above 25K. Ends on the 23rd of August at 10 a.m. CET. So make sure you grab one of those accounts before the discount ends. So I hope you have the rest of the weekend. You enjoy it, and I will be seeing you all on Wednesday, where we'll be doing a recap of what we actually saw today and where the market could be going. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a lovely trading week and trade safe. We'll be seeing each other on Wednesday.